Alright, how y'all doing? We want to talk about two movies you watched, City Guys and Moonlight. The characters in the movie are raised on streets for violence, um, and then they later became violent. It was hard to succeed in the city, so it was hard to succeed in the city, so they have either to leave or accept for what it is and just be like a product of their environment type. So that's just what they're dealing with in City of Gods. It seems like when they're trying to leave, they all end up getting killed except Rocket. They often change their identity so they could live a normal life most of the time. My favorite character was Benny, because he was a stand-up guy. He stood up for his friends if y'all was cool, and although he did sell drugs, it was only just for like so he could have a place to live in or somewhere he can lay his head, if anything. Just for survival. He just, like, really just did it for survival. Rocky realized he couldn't leave the slums when he wanted to, but he knew to wait until the world outside the slums accepted him for who he was. He waited his time basically. He just wanted to be a photographer, so he just really just sat and waited. Benny and Lizzie, they were in the streets. They ended up doing something in the streets, but he didn't really want any parts of it. He really just wanted to sit back and just wait his time to make it out the slums and just keep taking photos. He showed that a little good can go a long way. I tell you, he did, because eventually he's the only one that stayed alive and made out the slums. You feel me? Lil Z, he let the slum life get to him pretty bad. He started to run the city, but Benny kept him sane for the most part. He caused violence and all type of stuff in Brazil during the 60s, the late 60s, while they were coming up. And but Benny was like a good person though, for the most part. But Lizzie, he was his own person. Rocky just wanted to take pictures though, like I said. But that was Moonlight. Rocky was the only one that made it out. The rest of the two died. Moonlight. This was a good film, but it was about this dude named Sharon. Sharon grows up in Miami. He's solid at first, but meets this drug dealer who turns into his father figure. In high school, he loosens up a little, being a little less shy. He starts having problems with bullies and stuff. But his father figure, teaches him how to maneuver through life, and is teaching him through the film, through his beginning ages of life. Later in the movie, Sharon becomes a drug dealer himself, though. So then, he comes a drug dealer himself. One of my favorite scenes from the movie is when Juan takes Sharon how to swim. He takes him to the beach, teaches him how to swim. Sharon is scared because he doesn't know how to though. But he's just not showing them how to swim. He's showing them how to stay afloat in life, and he giving him confidence and trust, and teaching him how to accept help or accept things. At the end of the movie, Sharon takes a trip to Miami. We'll start before he takes a trip to Miami. He takes a trip to his mother. His mother was on drugs real bad. She's at the end of the movie, she was at a rehab facility, and she apologized to him for treating him how she treated him when he was growing up younger. And after that, Sharon takes a trip to Miami to go visit Kevin, where he's from. They haven't seen each other since high school, and they had an altercation where Kevin had beat Juan up. I mean, not Juan, but Sharon up, just to show the other boys in the crowd or in the school, just to show his masculinity, like just showing how tough he is. And that really hurt Sharon. Sharon didn't talk to him after that. So Sharon takes a trip. But as they start like talking about what's been going on in life and catching up. Sharon starts losing that masculinity that he had built up during over the years after high school, and he becomes a vulnerable person again, how he was at the beginning of the movie, and that's what I like about these films. These films are pretty good.